Ian Hubert just posted episode 3 of DYNAMO DREAM, his episodic series, on YouTube. DYNAMO DREAM is a science fiction dystopian cyberpunk web series created by Ian Hubert and acts as both a sequel and a parallel story to the main Dynamo series. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and please subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified when my next video comes out. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments. Episode 1, Salad Mug, was posted in May 2021 and has 4 million plus views. It was written and directed by Ian. He also did the VFX and has multiple other credits. Ian has said it took 3 years to make episode 1 and 2 years to make episodes 2 and 3. While he was creating episode 1, behind the scenes VFX breakdowns showing his process went viral. You've probably seen a clip that shows a side-by-side comparison of the green screen laden indie soundstage. This clip really drives home the idea that this was made on an indie budget. One of the most important takeaways here is the size of the crew behind this visual masterpiece. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. When you compare the crew size of these 3 episodes to the massive sprawling credits of Hollywood movies that can fill a small novel, you really start to see what makes this work so special. DYNAMO DREAM and Ian Hubert's work in general spark a feeling in the viewer of more than just wonder at the visual splendor, more than just fascination at the otherworldly stories unfolding in front of your eyes. What Ian's work elicits in the viewer that his Hollywood comparables do not is a sense of attainable inspiration. We see what he created, and partially because he shares so much tutorials and behind-the-scenes content, we get the feeling that we too could create something like DYNAMO DREAM. As long as we have enough passion, will, drive, and we're willing to commit the time. As far as I can tell, DYNAMO DREAM is funded via Ian's Patreon, where he shares early access and exclusive content. Now let me tell you a little about Ian while I play clips from his keynote presentation for Blender. So, he's a filmmaker and VFX artist. Credits include VFX on music videos, including for Ed Sheeran. He was a VFX supervisor on 2018's Prospect. Side note, it's a movie that's yet another story of Pedro Pascal shepherding a kid to safety. Check it out, it's on Hulu. Back to Ian. Films and web series he's worked on include Project Load On 2014, Tears of Steel 2012, and Dynamo 2012 to present. These 3 comments at least sum up the audience's reaction to this VFX masterpiece made in Blender, which by the way is a free and open source software that you can download and start tinkering with today. The first episode was released 671 days ago, the second was 8 days ago, the third is right now. Based on this trend, episode 4 will release in about 3 hours, followed almost immediately by every subsequent episode. His pace is really rapidly increasing. Episode 1, a fascinating introduction to this world. Episode 2, a breathtaking action sequence and a cosmic threat. Episode 3, what? ? I cannot express just how much I appreciate the brazen willingness to make something so absurdly random as this episode in an otherwise comparatively grounded series. Ian Hubert, it was the first episode of Dynamo that inspired me to leap into Blender, and I've discovered what I want to do with the rest of my life. If you're inspiring people, then you are a success, my friend. Thank you so much, Ian Hubert. I made this video because Ian Hubert has inspired me, like so many others, to tell my stories. I wanted to share that with you. I hope you are inspired to tell your stories. The world needs your stories. The world needs more Dynamo Dreams.